This is my first live stream, so you guys gotta bear with me. Alright, let's figure this shit out. We're gonna go to... What's AFKable? I could get fishing. I could do mining too. I could do mining actually. Let's go to Varlamore. I think it's AKS. Let's get VS Code open because I also want to build some shit on here. So let's go to VS. And then I want to build an auto clicker. So build an auto clicker Golang. Click event in Golang, auto clicker package. But we can even use ChatGPT for that. So let's check this out. Okay. Let me see this. For now, let's just get set up. Let's get my account to a good mining location. Configure. I think it's AIS. Is it AIS? Auburn Valley? Varlamore? Oh shit! No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Okay, let's go back to. Maybe it's AKS or A. Feldip. No, that's Feldip Hills. I need to go to. AJP. Avium Savannah. Okay, let's go there. I want to start coding too, so what the fuck? Okay, let's get this shit up on the road. We have to go to the Renew. What the fuck is all this? Okay. I don't know how to enable the chat. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I'm way above the mark right now. I wanna get to the Renew. Cantorum. This is where you can get that bone dust, where you can actually fucking just do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? That's where you get that bone dust. That's where you get that bone dust. Okay. We are where we need to be right now. Okay, so let's figure this out. I'm standing like right at the camera. This is a bit different. I've never done a live stream before, so it's like you guys gotta bear with me. I'm like figuring out all this shit right now as I go. It's really freaking annoying. Just get me to the freaking mining zone. Your boy's trying to mine. Okay. I also want to start building. Okay, cool. Let's get the code out. Okay. Don't give me any code. From scratch using Golang with a nice GUI. It's time to define the features. Okay. Start by listing what you will do. Click interval control. So I'm going to start drawing out my plan on my tablet. Okay, we're at about 200%, and I'm pretty much gonna zoom out here. And then see what's going on at the same time. I don't know how to turn on the chat. Okay, so now we're getting EXP and live streaming on thing. It's all good. Okay, Golang's auto robo tango library, useful library that you thought. So let's look at different resources first. So I'm going to call this Golang auto clicker. So how do I want to do this? So let's look at sources, different sources of materials. So Golang's, let's look at some different resources. So let's actually go to, let's go to this link and check out what it does. Handle sequential mouse click if you're interested. Go development, library that's useful. Robot Go. Okay. Very useful library that allows you to automate tasks, handle various desktops. Person use a couple. Okay, cool. Don't care. Had a case for his thing. MacBook Pro Medium. Cool. Skip. What do we do? Stuff's too fast to slow down. Cool. Time sleep. This is some sort of library, I guess. Let's see what else. Click interval. So let's actually like whiteboard it too. Let's see what we want to accomplish. So I guess I could share as well. Auto clicker. I want this to click click using interval setting. Every 5 seconds. Start stop button. What else do I want? One sec, I gotta reactivate my clicker. Start stop button. I want a interface. Looks decent. What else do I want it to do? This should, in theory, it shouldn't be too crazy. Has a close button. These are the main 3 things. So first, I might have to script something. So what's my plan of action? Oh wait, let me close this. If there's a script that performs the above, what does this mean? So what this means is I also want if a script performs the above, I want mouse click interval. So this is step 1, this is just the script. Mouse click interval stop button. stop start. Oh, I put stop start. Okay, so keyboard press will simulate GUI behavior. Then part 2, apply the stuff to the above for ease of use. So steps 1 and 2 we'll first do in the script, and then step 3 we'll do here. Script and visual. This is basically going to be what these things do. This is our map of the project so far for the auto clicker. And then basically let's check what's next. So now let's consult ChatGPT and check what we're trying to do here. So we're going to say, okay, scrap the plan above. I want to do something much simpler. I want to create an auto clicker. I first want to create a script that will that's it. I need inputs for the interval as well. I need a text box input. So we'll refine this again. Back to the drawing board, as they say. One sec, let me just close this. Okay, so that kind of makes more sense. Let me start to share again. And this is the benefit of using the iPad. Like I could modify things as I go. So what I'll do here is let's wait on this. let's move this. As I go, I'm going to keep doing it. This is why we go to the drawing board. We need to see what we're missing and what we're not missing. Here we need a input for interval text box text box input for interval. So that is now going to be part 3. This is part 4. And as we go, we keep modifying the drawing board. So now this is the new drawing board. So now we need text box for input. And basically that's it. So once we have this, we kind of have an idea of like what's going on with this. Now we can ask ChatGPT, okay, so now we could specify what we're trying to do. So we mapped out exactly like the type of project we want to do. So we want to make an auto clicker. We want there to be some sort of start and stop button. We want there to be a text box input for the interval of time between clicks. And then we want to create a GUI, so a graphical user interface. So let's say this. So first I want to create a script that will take an arbitrary interval that I feed it. For now, this will be hard coded. When the GUI comes in, but for now, leave it be 2. I want to detect hard-coded keys. This is probably going to be some sort of event. All these freaking mining rocks are gone. I want the script to be able to detect hard-coded keys that will act as my start-stop button. To click in the hard-coded interval time. To click repeatedly in the hard-coded interval time. Yeah, that makes sense. The next part is I want to do number 3. Scratch. Okay, so now we're going to say don't give me any code. that I can use to build the GUI and what steps I need to take to code this out in Golang. Remember, don't write any code for me. Okay, so plan is focused, achievable, great way to get your hands dirty with Go. Because I just did the Go course. If you guys did my code study sesh, watch those. Like, I was doing a bunch of Golang, so there was that. Goal summary: hard code interval, become a GUI later, hotkey, toggle start, a GUI built from scratch in Go. You're building an auto clicker. Here are the GUI tools. So there's find, whales, and GUI. So let me add this to my note. So pure Go, easy to use, cross-platform. Web-based is Whales, native Go backend. More setup, knowledge of web front end required. We're not afraid of front end here because like I have a pretty strong background with front end. Clean native feeling. But I want to do pure Go. Complex, not beginner friendly. Complete control over rendering. This one's going to be a basic one because I'm doing it over Livestream. So let's do the find method. So methods, let's just put methods or frameworks. Suggestions. Okay, let's share the iPad again. Actually, no, we'll do that after. Right now, there's going to be fine, easy to use, cross-platform. That's all I care about right now. Then there's Whales. We don't want to do any JavaScript right now. I just want to use Golang because that's kind of the nature of this whole process is to use Golang. So I don't want to just like fuck around and use shit that's not based on what I just learned. So I want to use pure Go. Fine, Whales, and then GUI. So this one's pure Go cross-platform. Cons, clean, limited for customization. I don't care about customization right now. This one's pure Go. Limited UI. Let's see, native feeling, clean, so very pure Go, minimal. Easy to use. Okay, second is Whales. JS, HTML, CSS, front end, Go back end. Okay. More setup required. And GUI. This one's pure Go. Complex. However, there's complete control. We could do another thing with that. So right now it looks like I'm leaning towards this. So if I look at this and I share again, I'm kind of leaning towards these options for the project. Mainly because these ones offer pure Go, pure Go. This is a con. Go backend is a pro. This is a con. This is a con. This is a pro. Limited UI pro. Minimal pro. Pro. So if we go by the pros and cons, it's looking like fine is the way to go. One sec, let me reactivate the mining. But you guys get the gist of it. Like, basically, I'm just trying to refine like what I'm trying to use for the project. Right now, we're just doing the groundwork of the project. And maybe in the next live stream, we will explore topics a bit more. I don't know why this is treating it as a separate item. Anyways, we're going with the fine framework, it looks like. So I'm going to do that. Oh shit, we're already at 35 minutes of screen time. Let's see. What's the chat looking like? I don't even know who's in the chat or what's going on. Let's see. Is there anyone there? Chat disabled? How do I enable the chat? Oh my god, why are these all videos, bro? Open your browser, YouTube, find the live option, then click create, upper right corner. I think it's something to do with something. I don't know. We'll figure it out after. This is my first one. You guys are gonna have to bear with it. Okay. Either way. So now that we have like what we're trying to do, we have a plan. So we're gonna probably use find. So we're gonna use find and then CLI version. Okay, find is just for the GUI. Okay, that's perfect. For the GUI. It's Go Native Toolkit. Hotkey detection, stimulating mouse clicks. Background tasks. The app window, text input for interval, buttons. Sliders. Okay, that's perfect. So find is what we would use for the GUI, and then we use the rest of the shit. And if you guys are wondering why my face is glowing, it's because I got this tablet like right underneath me. It's like okay. The next thing I need to do is how can I create get Golang to do a mouse click. Robot Go. Okay, this is in the Go packages. Let's see what this is. Xmobile package. Mouse. Type direction. Functions empty. Func button direction. This is what it's like when you actually do a project. Like a lot of this is just research. Mouse Go. Left button down. Simulates the left button press. Perfect. Okay. So now we found sources. Let's go to Go mouse documentation. So let's go Go mouse documentation. So button down. So this is the mouse package. Okay. We're just gonna struggle through this because I just learned Go. I just did the introductory course, so I don't really have any idea how to use it. So this is me just like figuring this out as I go. Type button, down. So if we look at the steps of my thing, in my mapping, I want to do click intervals every 5 seconds. So mouse down, funk button down, typed clicker. Up down state. Clicker is the interface which contains the required methods to use as a button. Stores states and settings. So pointer to mouse simulates left button pressed. Simulates left button released. Oh, and this creates a new mouse. So funk new mouse creates a new mouse, type mouse. So funk new mouse. That's the other thing too, on a click. Sometimes you can click down, but the mouse release is what actually does the clicking. Funk mouse info. Displays mouse states and settings. Then I want to go left button down, left button up. Simulates the button pressed. So it's pretty much like this when I'm clicking the actual mine. Click. So left button down. And then right button or left button up. Okay. So that's press and release. Left button down, left button up. And then these are the functions that we need currently. I don't need to move the mouse anywhere, so these are the only ones we need. And then func new mouse creates the new mouse. So basically we have to create some sort of instance of a mouse and then trigger it to click. Okay, so now that we have this, let's see, creates a new screen, type scroller, type wheel. So I don't need the rest, I just need the clicker. Left button down, left button up. Mouse info for setting state, so we could maybe view a live state if we have to, just for logging purposes, and then new mouse. But there's going to have to be something to pull this info. And then I'll have to create a key press event to trigger it to emergency stop, like okay, they have a key package. Defines event for physical keyboard keys. Simulates a press on a keyboard. I don't need to simulate a press on the keyboard. So right now the mouse click needs to simulate a press. So let me write my notes here. Mouse click needs to simulate. Needs to simulate a click. Key press needs to be physical. Simulates the actual key press on a keyboard. It runs on thing. For physical keyboard keys. Yeah, so we need the key package for physical. So for key press, requires physical. Key press. So this package is going to be key package golang org. Golang org, and then X mobile event. Let's click on this. Defines event for physical keyboard keys on screen, off screen. I just need the press and release. Oh, it's got a thing for each key. Okay. And what specifically tells it? So there's a code for each one. Type code uint32. Unsigned integer 32, I think. And then this is code to identify key relative to a normal standard keyboard. Okay. Which one's escape? We'll figure that part out later. Code string, direction key, event. Dir press, dir release. Okay, so there's code, direction, type direction. You guys are wondering, like, why am I not writing any code? Like, I like to do my research first to see what I might need. Event, string. Event is a key event. Type event. One sec. Okay, let's figure this out. So I could share my screen again real quick. So this is kind of the overview. I gotta share my tablet screen because I just want to show you guys what we are trying to accomplish right now. Function is empty, type code. Code is the identity of whatever string is. Let's see. So I'm just highlighting the packages I might want to use later, and then pretty much putting that in there. We're approaching an hour, so I might call it a day soon. But we will pick up later on and continue struggling through this together. Because a lot of people don't know how to do projects, and like I've done projects before, but I've never done one in Golang. So we're kind of experiencing this as a team, just like suffering through like all this shit. So function event string key. I mainly want to get key press events. pressing the A key generates different runes. Okay, code is the identity. Code is the identity of the physical key relative to a notational standard keyboard. Pressing letter 2 and number pad 2 with numlock generate different codes but the same rune. So code, it's going to be code 41 for the escape key. And then if I want to start, where's S? We'll go code 22 for S. Okay, let's share and show you guys kind of what my rough idea is before we call it. So then basically now that we know what we're trying to do, I'm going to give you guys a high overview. Then we'll continue in the next stream. So right now, this is the Go auto clicker. We want to either use Robot Go as a library. We created a map for this auto clicker. We realized that we need to do an interval every 5 seconds. We need a stop start button and we need a text box for input. And we need an interface to view it all. So the plan, we're going to perform a script that will perform the following: mouse click interval, stop start, we need to create an input for interval in the form of a text box. So I guess all these 3 points will be handled up here in the script, and then the visual is handled by this portion here, number 4. Create a GUI, apply the GUI for the use case. How do we do this now? This is going to be our GUI. We're going to use find, documentation, we're going to use mouse package, we're going to use new mouse function, creates a new mouse, mouse info gets the states and the settings, left button down, left button up is mouse press and release. This simulates. Then we need a package that'll physically take keyboard inputs. We're going to use this library here. We're going to use escape and S. And basically now we're going to try and create a script out of that in the next subsequent videos. So if you like this plan for creating the auto clicker and you want to see us build it live, well, me build it live and we can do it together, yeah, like, subscribe, comment below, get the likes up. I'm going to try doing more live streams. It's a bit choppy. This is my very first one. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have zero clue about like the YouTube game and all this. Like I just usually just upload videos and post them, but I'm going to try and get better at these lives as I go. So yeah, it's going to be a process for you and me, you being the viewer, me being the person creating content for you guys, and I hope to provide a lot of value this way, creating more programming projects, 'cause I see that a lot of people like this type of content and they appreciate the lessons and all that. So I'm trying to do it live for you because I know projects in specific are a very tough topic for a lot of people. A lot of people get overwhelmed by projects. I remember my first project, I was like so overwhelmed. Made a meme generator and like that to me was like crazy. I was like, yo, what do I do? Like there's so many options of things you could do, and you don't want to waste time, obviously, and you want to be as efficient as possible. But like at the same time, you also want to learn. So you have to pick a decent project scope and then kind of figure that out as you go. So like, yeah, I'm gonna be doing more of these. And yeah, so we got the structure of the thing, of the project, kind of what type of libraries we want to use. We use ChatGPT over here to kind of get some sort of an outline. Mouse click and hotkey handling. We could use that, but I want to try and hard code as much as I can because I don't want to depend on these built-in libraries. I want to understand exactly what I'm trying to do. And if there's a library that then makes it easier for me after I know what I'm doing, then we will look at that. But yeah, till then, yeah, like, subscribe, comment below. Knologist out.